What's up guys, in BC Film Reviews and more. Today I'm here to review Freaky, directed by Christopher Landon, starring Kathryn Newton and Vince Vaughn. Story goes, Kathryn Newton is a shy girl named Millie, who one night is attacked by the serial killer called the Blissful Butcher, played by Vince Vaughn, and he attacks her with this magical dagger and they switch places. So her consciousness goes into the body of the butcher, whereas his consciousness goes into Millie's body. So it's Freaky Friday, but with a lot of gore and teenage comedy, and you know what? I enjoyed it. I liked the previous two films that Christopher Landon did, Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2U. I thought they were both fun takes on the slasher genre. The only real problems I had with them were a few little plot nitpicks, and also I felt like they just needed gorier kills. You can't really have a great slasher without great kills. And while those movies were fun, tongue-in-cheek homages, they definitely were not great slashers in their own right just because they didn't really have any memorable kills, and it was PG-13. But with Freaky, Christopher Landon finally gets to show off his inventiveness for gore. He goes for it. He does everything he can with the R rating while still being not too gratuitous with any of the violence, but there are still some awesome kills in here, some very gory kills, some very creative kills. There were some kills where I was like, I've never seen this in any other slasher before. It's only in Freaky, and that's really exciting. I love seeing new and inventive ways to kill people. I know that makes me sound crazy and evil, but it's a slasher movie, so you have to have good kills. I really like the R-rated aspect of this movie. I think it's utilized to its full advantage, and I'm very happy about that. It's not very scary, but I wasn't expecting it to be. It's a lot like the Happy Death Day movies. It's definitely more of a comedy than a horror movie, but there are some fun, thrilling moments, some intense moments. This mixes suspense in well with a fast pace. It rarely slows down, but when it does, it's just at the right moments, just to get that little bit of suspense there. So then when the kill does happen, it's really satisfying. I just think it is an extremely well edited and paced film. There was never really a dull moment, and slower moments are still extremely exciting, or if they're more tender moments with the characters, they really help build the characters in the world, and I really do hope we get a sequel because I really like some of the characters in this. I actually really think it'd be cool for them to cross over with Happy Death Day. They're taking classic stories, but they're putting a new fresh twist on them, and they're making them fun again. And I applaud that, even if it's not the most original thing in the world, at least they're doing it in a new way that's exciting. And I mean, so many ideas have already been thrown around that it's hard to have a wholly original idea. So as long as you make it look fresh and feel fresh, that's about as good as you can do without it being a complete carbon copy nowadays. So I'm glad this at least didn't feel like every other movie I've ever seen. Of course, it had elements taken from other movies, but it still felt like its own thing. The characters were still original and likable. I liked every single one of them. Sure, some of them were a little underdeveloped, but I mean, it's a 90-minute thriller. You can't have too many slow scenes of characters just talking. They're just enough to make them likable and relatable. And like I said, a sequel could explore them in the future. But I think for just this film, it does a perfect job balancing character, humor, suspense, thrills, gore, and I just really enjoyed it. Also, the cast is fantastic. Kathryn Newton does a really good job as both the shy Millie and the more aggressive serial killer. But the real standout here is Vince Vaughn. He outshines everyone else in this movie. He is absolutely hilarious, especially after the body swap happens. And he's funny, and it's a funny idea, and it's played for laughs, of course. But at the same time, there's still a lot of really sweet moments where I was going like, I wasn't expecting it to get this heartfelt, and that's also what happened in the Happy Death Day movies, especially the second Happy Death Day movie. I wasn't expecting it to go into certain heartfelt territories, but they did, especially with the family drama, and I think it really all worked together pretty well. Of course, sometimes it seems a little at odds with each other when it comes to what story it's trying to tell, but I think overall it's a pretty well balanced script. It can be a little tonally jarring at times, but that's really not a huge deal when you're just having a blast with it, which I did. I thought this is an extremely fun movie. I think anyone who likes slasher movies and who likes comedies can come together and really enjoy this type of film. So I'm going to give it,
8.5 out of 10.
I think it's just nice to have a 90-minute thriller with good humor, good kills, fun characters, and good actors to play those characters. It's not winning Oscars, but it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed watching it, and I probably would buy it and watch it again. I just had an immensely fun time with this. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think of Freaky in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.